Hey guys, welcome back. It's Snoop787 here, and welcome back to our Infinity world. We're continuing off from where we left off. Last left off, I went down into the mines, or rather to a nice little cave area not too far from here, and found a whole bunch of good materials, a lot of good stuff like aluminum and some uranium, and a little bit of copper, and a lot of iron as well. And then I realized that I actually need some more stuff. In fact, I think this episode, I think we're going to go ahead and get to work on making the smeltery, because Daddy needs some iron, and Daddy needs a lot of copper, and I have a lot of ore, but not a whole lot of time to make it. So, without further ado, oh dear goodness, um, I made a forest. I don't. Wow, it's a lot of trees. So I guess I really do need that lumber axe now. Huh. Okay. So yeah. So without further, oh, it's getting close to nighttime. So without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and start looking around. There are over here. It's a nice little open water area here. I'm going to need a lot of sand and a lot of gravel. And the tough thing I need to find is I also need to find some clay. Now, hopefully I can find enough of that stuff not too far from here, because it's getting late and I don't want to worry about that. So, let's see. This is all stone down here and sand. So I think I'm okay for sand now. Let's get this last piece. Um, Also, I decided to make a little bit of extra food for myself. If you notice, I have some meal here. It's a berry medley. It's a mixture of the all the natura berries, which is all nice. So I have blackberries, I have raspberries, and I have some other and blueberries. And yes, clay, excellent. And so I mixed them all together, and that made a berry medley, which I believe should give me more food back, if I remember correctly. That's stone. That's clay. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Oh, suffocating. Haha. Here we go. Clay, clay. Okay, good. I think I'm good for now for clay. I got 36, which makes about 9 blocks. There's a lot more stuff around here. Ah, it's a creeper. So I want to go ahead and head back home. I also had the benefit of getting some cotton while I was picking some cotton while tending to my garden. So I should have a good bit of cotton enough. I think I actually made a bed with it. Um, so let me go ahead and just get this gravel too while I'm at it, because I need gravel as well. Okay, good. Let's head back home. There's a creeper in there. It's a telelocation creeper. Let's kill this guy real fast. And final blow. Excellent. Now let's head back to the base. And let's get some sleep. Oh yeah, I'm a bit of a hoarder. Don't judge me. Okay. Get some sleep, make it day, and then we're going to continue on. This should be good. Okay. So, what I need to eat. No, I don't need to eat. I'm fine with eating. Let's put this all back, and this. And I put here. Do I have any gravel in here? I have 2 pieces of gravel, so I'll start with a little bit of stuff at least. And so we mix clay blocks, sand, 4 blocks of sand, and 4 blocks of gravel makes 8 pieces of grout. Now, I'm going to need more of this, obviously, so I'm going to leave this in here. I need more sand. I need more gravel. Oh, I decided to also plant the blueberry bushes and the blackberry bushes. So I figure the more those bushes that I have growing, the more food I have coming in. So that should take care of my food needs for quite a bit of time. And thankfully, there's nothing like the Spice of Life mod, which is it makes you eat varied food. Otherwise, you get penalties to nutrition from eating not varied food. Thankfully, I don't have that on here, so I don't have to worry about that. That's really useful if you're doing like a big. What is that guy? What does he want? Who is he? What does he want? He is a fallen knight. He's a ranged armored zombie. Oh, yeah, yeah, black leather hat. Oh, that reminds me. Yeah, black leather hat and sunglasses. Ah, God, I'm ridiculous. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, so let's get this. He has a cool hat too. It's a head crab hat. Excellent. Oh, jerk. Jerk. I don't want shimmer leaf. Go away. Okay, so this eventually I need to take this thing down, but I need a lumber axe to do so. Much more potent lumber axe. Okay, I'm at the beach, and there should be a plentiful supply of materials here. There's some clay. That's more clay. That's some clay. Here's some sand. Good. If I gather as much of this stuff as possible, then I should be set to go to make whatever I need from the smeltery. That's all I really need, is I just need a bunch of materials just so I can make the smeltery blocks that I need. And then it should be all it is bueno. So let's drop down here and gather this stuff up. Okay, so we got our bunch of sand. We got 10 blocks of clay. And here's a bunch of gravel. That's good. So let's gather all this stuff up. Thing broke, so let's go harvest with the mattock. Which, as you remember from last time, or at least from one of my earlier episodes, I think episode 2 or something like that, the mattock is useful when you need to chop and dig at the same time. In case you come across a dirt tree. Da 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 da. I'm sorry, that was really bad. What in the... So I think that was just a squid with a weird hat on. Go figure. Is this clay? That's clay. Okay. I think I got all I need now. There's more gravel back closer to home, so I think I can go ahead and head back home. And start assembling what I need to get the smeltery going. Now I also need to smelt it all down, so I'll probably have to build a couple of furnaces and get that going. Oh look, yes. Excellent, let's go break these guys. I've always been a fan of the Pan's Harvest Craft new things, like the winter squash and all these new gardens that come up. There's berry gardens, there's grass gardens, there's gourd gardens. I've mentioned it before, but I just gotta say it again. I love that stuff. It's awesome. Okay, thought so. Let's do this out. Okay, so how much gravel do I have? Not much. Okay, and that. I need more gravel. I need more gravel. But first, I thought I'd go ahead and repair this broken shovel. Oh, and eat my food. Okay. That'll last. There is a pit. Yes, gravel here. A whole bunch of gravel. Not only is gravel useful for making it a grout, it's also useful because I got a bunch of flint from it, which I can make flint tools that I really needed to. Thankfully, I'm bypassing it pretty much directly and going right to stone. But flint's always useful to have because it's a pretty reliable resource. You can always get it from gravel, and it just lasts for a bit of time. Good durability on it. But I don't need it. Call me elitist. Don't call me elitist. It's not nice. Okay, so I think maybe I have enough flint now. Do I have enough? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3, 2, 1. Done. Excellent. Oh, there's another node right there. And there's a node in here too. Bushes are coming along nicely. And then here we finally have the piece de resistance. My gravel. Pow. Okay. Put all this back, put all this back. You. We'll make 2 more of these furnaces. And then I'll build 2 furnaces here. Let's split this up evenly. 10, 10, and 10. and split this up evenly. There we go. Pow, pow, and pow. Excellent. So now we have that growing. That's nice and good. That's all cooking. Let's go ahead and repair our tools again. Repaired, repaired, repaired. Now I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and make some more moss balls. You never have too many moss balls. Really. You can't. It's impossible. Trust me, I've tried. Plus, it'll always help when you have a bunch of tools that you want to use and you don't have a whole lot of materials for them. Like if you have a tool that is supposed to be like it's one of the better end tools, like it's made of I don't know, ardite or cobalt or something like that, and you don't have any ardite or cobalt to fix it if it's really broken and worn and down and almost to the point of it's falling apart. It's really good to have repair on it because then all you need to do is just stand outside for a little bit and there you go. All fixed and ready to go. Okay, so let's put the flint in here. Now these clay balls, I'll go ahead and just toss them into clay and pop them in here so that I can make more grout if I need it. So while that's cooking, I think I'll go ahead and just harvest some of these berries. Yeah, got blackberry. That's good, that's good. Is that stuff? Oh, that's good. Excellent. So the cool thing about these bushes is that they grow upwards. So you can grow them in long rows like this, and they'll just grow upwards and upwards and upwards to a maximum of 3. Makes it really nice for if you want to make like hedgerows, because you can just put them in a line and then they'll just grow upwards where you want them to go. Yeah, so that's good. So this guy has grown, has he? Does he have a tappable spot? Maybe, maybe not. Nah, I guess not. Okay, well I'll go ahead and take this little guy down. Don't need him yet. So let's do this, this, and this. He's still up, that's fine. Break this guy. He's still up, and there's the node. I'm gonna keep that guy around. Do this. That's all bueno. Replant, because I like recycling. Or at least reforestation. And yeah, that should be that. Now let's go check our furnaces and see if we have any progress and how many grout we have. I have glass, so I don't have to worry about that. So we have a bunch of grout, a bunch of bricks, bunch of bricks, bunch of bricks. Excellent. So I need 1 piece of glass surrounded by seared brick to make a tank. Useful. I need a donut of seared brick to make a controller. And that gives me my achievement, Smeltery controller, or a creator. Really good. I also need to make a drain, which I believe is this way. Where's this input and output, so I can pour things into and out of the smeltery. And with that, I need a faucet. Now, I think I'm going to go ahead and make 2 of the drains and the faucets, because I will need them eventually. And then finally, I need things to put on. So I need a casting table so I can put things on the table and then make casts out of them. Or, if I have a cast, to put the cast on it and then fill things with it, fill it in the cast area. And then I'll need a casting basin. This is useful if I want to make blocks. The rest of this, I'm going to... Oh, I have a book too, so I'll put the book in the book storage. The rest of this, I will need the rest of these bricks to be made into actual 4x4 bricks, so these guys. So let's see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I need 9 at the base and about 12, no, 10. 10 for the top level, and that should be good. And it's nighttime, so I'm going to go ahead and take a nap. Napping is good. Napping's good. I like napping. Okay. So I have a blackberry now, which is good. Do I have any more? No, just the one? Okay. Oh, good! Excellent. I was worried about this. So a while ago, I planted a bunch of crops here, and I planted a bunch of these guys, which are growing along really nicely. The Pam's Harvest Craft crops. Pam's Harvest Craft crops. And they're growing pretty well. Now, what I found is that the wheat is growing great on its own. But there was a problem with the carrots and potatoes. It wasn't growing them right. And until it's because they're agricraft is their particular mod type. It's hard to see up at the very top. I wish I could make that bigger, but as you can see, it says agricraft. Carrot growth 0% agricraft. And that was because it was missing this. It's missing the crop stakes. So I need 2 more crop stakes to make sure those carrots are going to grow. So let's put these guys back first. That's the good. And that. And then toss him in there. And him in there. So in order to make that, I need to get some wood. I'll go ahead and take these logs. 1 and 2. And I need sticks. And to make the crops, you have to put 4 sticks like this. It makes crops. Essentially, you're making a bundle of sticks. And then we just unplant these crops here. Place the crops down, like so. Then we get our seeds, and there we go. So now, these seeds are going to grow just like these guys did. And they're going to grow nicely, and they're going to go big and strong, and they're going to give me a lot of food. So that should be good. I think that's going to be that for food. God, I have so much food in this chest here. Excellent. Means I can start probably getting into Pam's Harvest Craft soon. And give you guys the wonder of making food. I don't know about you guys, but I love cooking. I've always been big into cooking. I actually cook at home since I'm the only guy living here, so I gotta cook for myself. But I really enjoy cooking. There's a lot of cool stuff you can do with it. There's a lot of good food you can make, and cooking is an art form to cook. And what I really enjoy is I do enjoy how Pam's Harvest Craft made cooking just as fun. It's a little bit more tedious, and you can make a lot. It requires a good deal of materials in order to actually make some decent food. But once you have that in place, good lord, you can make such cool stuff. Okay. So I think where I'm going to put the smeltery, I'm just going to go ahead and clear this area here. I'll make it an outdoor smeltery. And we'll probably build an area around it. So there's a nice little spot there for bracing. I'm going to need 9 down below. Then I need to have a place for the smeltery controller and a seared tank. And then I need to plant bricks. Oops. Not here. Here. I just did the exact same thing again. Man, I am so derpy. Okay, so there we go, and boom. Okay. Now the smeltery is all lit up, and we have the interface all set ready to go. So this means this smeltery is active. The only downside is the smeltery has no fuel. There's nothing in here that can let me cook. So let me first get these drains set. I need the faucet, and I need a casting basin under one, and a casting table under the other. And I'll go ahead and put the this, and this here, just for later use. So that should be it. So now, what do I need? Let's get the rest of these bricks down. And make them. Let's put here. We'll go ahead and craft this guy. So boom, 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 boom. And then I just need 3 more to make it the top layer, and we're good to go. So I need... I know. Perfect. Okay. So in here, I had some iron in here, so I have some iron gravel ore I want to do. I just need 333. Sure, I'll cook it. I need 3 ingots of iron so I can make a bucket, because I need to get some lava. So let me go ahead and gather up this guy. Take him with me. Then I'm going to go here. And wait for the lava to be made. Waiting for iron to cook. Man, it takes so long. Why does it do that? I bet it takes... It's like the watched pot never boils or something like that. A watched ingot never bakes. There's, I don't know, something like that. There we go. Iron bucket. Okay, let's put the ball of moss in here. So in that area, I'm going to go back to my cave over here. In the cave, I saw lava down deep in there. Not too deep, but close to the surface. I think it was over here. What's that? Clover. What the clover's doing out here? That's weird. Okay, so there we go. Lava. So if I gather that, I can place that here. And then I have lava. Excellent. Now the question is, should I continue looking for more? Yeah, why not? Let's do it. So we're going to look for more lava. Hopefully I can find at least one more bucket's worth. If I can find that, then I should be sitting pretty. Oh, it's going to get really dark. Yeah, too dark. But hey, more iron. Let's go and dig this up. A little more iron never hurt anybody. Okay. Iron. I saw some more copper here. So copper's good. I can make the tool forge out of copper. I think that's what I'm going to do. I do have a bit more iron now, which would be great. And once the smeltery is going full bore, I can totally make iron out of it all, and make an iron tool forge. But I also want to use iron for other things, and I have a lot more copper than I need. The benefit of having a smeltery is that any material you put into the smeltery that smelts down, like copper ore, iron ore, aluminum, tin, nickel, that kind of stuff, any ore you put in there will double. So instead of 1 block of ore equaling 1 ingot when cooked in the furnace, you make 1 block of ore into 2 ingots in the smeltery, which is super helpful. So let's go ahead and get our copper and pop it all in here. Shift clicking just pops it right in there. I love this effect too. It puts the copper in here so it looks like what you know what you're making. Really cool stuff. Okay. So copper's cooking. We're slowly running down on fuel. I can get 2 blocks out of just 9 pieces. That's going to be good. And then I just need to toss in another 9 pieces, and then I should have enough to make my tool forge. And then we'll make our lumber axe. Okay, good. So let's drain out the copper. So here's the question. Should I make the lumber axe out of normal stone, or should I just go ahead and make it out of... I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm just going to go right to iron lumber axe, because that will be exciting. So let me get some iron too. And my aluminum. Aluminum brass, right? Is that how you make? Smelt, macerate, pulverizer, reduction smelter, sag mill, smeltery. Here we go. Smeltery, melting, alloying, aluminum and copper, aluminum brass. Good. Okay. So let's toss 6 lines of iron and the rest aluminum ore. And make another one here. need 4, don't I? Okay. I'll need these guys. 1, 2, 3. You'll see why. Oh. Um. Whoops. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. Mistake. Nighttime, go to sleep, turn it day, and then we'll pick up where we left off. I should have checked the smelter before I actually pressed it. I accidentally decided to go ahead and make more aluminum brass. So let's go ahead and pour this out. So now I have a lovely hunk of aluminum brass block. I think it looks kind of cool. It's got like these bolts on the side of it, which is kind of nice. Let's toss that in here. I don't need that. Yeah. Okay, so I have aluminum brass. I'm going to go ahead and make a wood. I'm going to make the wood parts. So wood plate. And 16. So I have the wood plate. I have wood tough rod. I have a wood broad axe. Okay, so the essentials of casting. You put down the part you want to cast. Make sure you have aluminum brass or gold down on the bottom. Then you pour the aluminum brass or gold into the casting table and give it enough time. It will solidify into the large plate cast or whatever you want to cast. So if I'm putting a wood broad axe head, I pop down the aluminum brass. It then solidifies, and now I have this, a large plate cast. Do the same thing for the tough rod. And we have a tough rod cast. So I want to make this. So iron. Now this stuff takes up a good bit of resources. That's the only downside of working with bigger tools like that, is it takes up a lot of stuff. So that should be good. Let's go ahead and pour the rest of this copper out so I can get the final 4th block. Make our tool forge, get the rest of the stuff together, make ourselves a lumber axe, and that will be that. So underneath this tool forge, and I'm going to do this, set this up. So bam, bam, bam. 1, 2, 3. Bink. And 4. Ta-da! Da-na-na-na! We have a tool forge. And now we have access to all this cool stuff. So, what are we going to need? Oh, we need the binding. Oh, I forgot. Okay, big tough binding. Sweet. Okay, so now we need to actually make a part to cast it with. Big tough binding. Okay, take this off. Big tough binding there. Pour it with molten aluminum brass. Sweet. Okay, so now we have big tough binding, which I'm going to make out of iron. We have our iron axe head here. Let's get that. This is still copper, so I'm going to go ahead and dump all this copper out while I have a chance. It's a lovely day today. Let's put these parts back in here. I might need them later. I could make a cheapo, broad. I could make a cheapo axe if I want to, but I want the big thing. Bam and bam. Now I wonder. Could I in fact make? No, I can't. Oh, that's because it's not really. There we go. I can. Excellent. So that'll be good. So I'll just need to make an iron tough, iron large plate, and that'll be good. Pour that out. Got my copper. Let's turn into an ingot real fast. Turn this into ingot cast. Let's pour this iron out in 2 ingots worth. Good, good, good. Excellent. And pour the copper. So ingots casts are useful for when you have an odd number of ingots in the smeltery and you want to just empty it all out. I like having a cast for blocks and a cast for ingots at the same time, because then I don't worry about, I can just like power through all this stuff really easy. And so let's do that. And so let's go ahead and finish that up. And then yeah, we'll assemble our mighty tool. And this is gonna be great. So let me get these all converted. Put the ore back. I'm totally prolonging it and just torturing you guys with waiting for so long for me to make this tool, because it's going to be awesome. Where did I put it? Oh, yes. Okay, so here we go. Iron axe head. Iron large plate. Iron tough